Can Gaijin save a lackluster battle pass with some really awesome Warbond shop vehicles? Well, short answer is no, but there's at least one bright spot that you might be interested in picking up. Good morning, I am Deadman, your host. Welcome to War Thunder. They've just put out the Battle Pass season, the Warbond shop information, and while I could be on the website, I think it's much easier to show you by jumping straight into the game and showing you where it is. If you've never messed with the Battle Pass Warbond shop before, this is the way you get there. I'm going to just do it the easy way and go over here to where it says Battle Pass on the right side. Click on that, and you'll see right here it has the little WB shop. Click on that. You're in the Warbond shop. As you play and as you work on your Battle Pass, you'll earn more Warbonds that you can use in the Warbond shop. By now, you should be familiar with it. If not, you probably have a whole stack of the things that you have no clue what you're supposed to do with. Well, here's where you can do something with them. In the Warbond shop, you're going to have a lot of standard things. You can buy special tasks so you can get through the Battle Pass season and upgrade your Warbond shop. You can buy universal backups and a bunch of other things like orders and boosters and decals. This Battle Pass season, the big pinup is this Taurus Zodiac pinup. And honestly, that's a pretty good looking little pinup there. Nice, relatively modest. I like it. This is more my style. And I have to admit, I love a good cowboy hat. The vehicles, though, are where we start to get to the questions as what you're interested in. So let's take a look at them. We start off with the KM5. The KM5 is a rank 1 German coastal fleet, torpedo boat. Battle rating 1.7. It's got a little bit of stuff here. Nothing really exciting. 15 millimeter MG 151, two 7.92 millimeter machine guns, plus 2 torpedo tubes. You're not going to be doing a whole lot of killing with this thing in a hurry because a 15 millimeter isn't going to do much. That said, it will kill at low BRs. Just don't try to up tier this thing. You won't be very happy unless you're really good with those torpedoes. At rank 1, though, there's not a whole lot of use for it as far as Battle Pass tasks go. So I would rate this as a pass unless you just happen to want to get started on your German coastal fleet. The next Battle Pass vehicle is the Su-57, and I know what you're thinking. It's not that one. It's this one. It's an American half-track with a 57 millimeter cannon mounted in the bed. Now, this one was obviously Lend-Lease equipment, and Russia used the snot out of these things. But at rank 1, battle rating 2.3 with a 57 millimeter cannon, while it'll be really good at that BR, I really don't think it's going to do you in much long-term good. Therefore, again, unless you have a specific interest in this one, I would also rate it as a pass. Now, I have to admit, I'm a sucker for a bomber. And the Hudson Mark V is a really interesting one, a really interesting design, really. It looks fun, it looks interesting, but it is only battle rating 2.0 at rank 2, which gives you very minimal utility for battle pass tasks and other things you might be doing, special events, etc. At rank 2, you can use it for your low tier battle pass task. It is otherwise, hey, it's a bomber. It's a medium bomber. And it should be a lot of fun. Let's see what kind of ammunition options we got. 250 pounders and some AP Mark I rockets. So they're probably expecting you to mostly use it as a light attack aircraft rather than a bomber. I could see that. It's got some 7.7 millimeter machine guns, 2 of them front mounted, plus some turrets. It's not going to exactly be winning dogfights though, guys. If you are interested in British vehicles, I would say absolutely pick it up. Should be fun to fly for some low tier, just having fun, screwing around type stuff. If you are serious about upgrading your equipment or going forward in the game, I'd give this one a pass as well. It's just not going to have long-term value to you. Then we get to the upper tier vehicles that we start getting to the more interesting things. Unfortunately, this is not really one of them. It kind of suffers from the same problem that the Hudson does, namely that it is rank 2. Now, it's an M4 Sherman for China, all well and good. An M4A4 with a 75mm M3 gun. Very effective at battle rating 3.7, and the armor is decent. I mean, yes, there's plenty of things that'll sail right through you, but also you can still bounce a few things too. So, good combination of firepower and armor in the M4 Sherman. Otherwise, it's garden variety, M4A4. It's got a 50 cal on the top. It's got a coaxial 30 caliber machine gun. And otherwise, it is 100% a stock garden variety Sherman tank. Great, all well and good, but rank 2 is where it causes it to fall down. If it was rank 3, it would be an absolute pickup. At rank 2, you can only use it for low tier tasks and, just having fun. If you're just going to have some fun, all well and good. Again, I'd probably rate this one a pass unless you just happen to really want this particular Sherman and are interested in your Chinese tree. And here's where we hit the first generally useful item. It is the Thunderbolt PT-556 at rank 3, battle rating 3.0. You're low enough on the battle rating, you're not going to face really stout competitors, but you are rank 3, so you can still get tasks done. You got some, 4 torpedoes on it. You got a 37mm, you got a 4 20mm. Make that 5 in various mounts. And 4 50 calibers, plus, like I said, the 4 torpedo tubes. And this one moves. It's a good 41 miles per hour top speed. And the crew of 12, yeah, that's small, but this is a coastal vessel. It's obviously not going to have a huge crew. If you are interested in naval and you are working on your American stuff, I would say this is a pickup. If you're not a naval guy, obviously a pass. And finally, we have the vehicle that actually has general utility for most players, including even ground players. So you can have a vehicle with a couple of bombs that you can take into ground RB. The VL Pyoromirsky. Oh my heavens. Pyoromirsky. Oh my. I don't think my tongue moves the right ways to pronounce that one. Anyway, the Pyoromirsky is a battle rating 4.3, rank 3. It's a Finnish Finnish airplane, but it's in the Swedish tree. At rank 3, it'll be useful for all tasks and for all activities. 4.3 puts it low enough BR that you can that you will actually stand pretty good chances of not facing the really hard to fight props that start about 5.7. That does have 250 cals and a 20mm cannon. The 20mm cannon will probably what kills, and the 50 cals will be what annoys your enemy. It's lightly armed, though. I mean, let's cut to the chase. Yes, it's got a 20mm, but overall, it's pretty lightly armed. Does carry bombs, though. All in all, I would say a pickup, as long as you are excited to fly in any way and are working on your Swedish. This might be worth it for the Battle Pass for me. Well, not the Battle Pass as a whole, but the Warbond shop for me, just to have this one here. There are some other things in the Battle Pass, if you are not familiar, that you might want to know about. The Warbond shop. You can get talismans for various vehicles for a lot of the for a fairly good amount of Warbonds, plus a bunch of tasks getting done. So, like, for instance, you can pick up a rank 4 talisman right there for a random tank. I think that's great. If you are having fun with things and you want a talisman, go for it. You may pick it up on some weird thing you've never hardly played, but it would be a talisman vehicle for you. Same thing with these upper tier ones. You can get an air or a ground vehicle talisman for rank 5 vehicles. If you're going to go full bore and you're going to get the 40 tasks done to get the task medals, this might be where you might want to go, because this gets you something that you already have that's going to be in that range. You'll get a talisman on it, and you'll be able to move forward with it and really get the research done. That is the Warbond shop this time. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Any of these vehicles going to get you excited enough to get in there? Again, I might go for the Pyoromirsky. Man, that's awful. I'm going to figure that out eventually. Anyway, I might go for the Pyoromirsky, but I don't know. It's going to depend on how I feel and how busy I am. Let me know what you're going to do in the comments as well. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in War Thunder.